2 weeks have flown by so quickly, and we are now here with One Piece chapter 1102. I think last week we ended off with Bonnie kind of using her abilities for the first time in her life, it looked like, and setting out to find her father. We had a 2 week break after that, and here we are. We are reading on TCB scans this week. I think, completely unspoiled this time, although spoilers have gotten worse and worse, and I'm just going to keep saying it. It's terrible. But I'm unspoiled. So I want to jump right into this. For the music, let's go with classic One Piece, I guess. Yeah, this is chill. We like this song. All right. Set the volumes. All right, let's run it. Magazine cover, love it. Yuji's never this happy. This is fake. The Life of Kuma. I didn't know the chapter title either. Cool cover page. Like it a lot. The girl who keeps pushing forward. No doubt about it, Bonnie. Kumachi's here. Quit calling me by my name. I'm the captain, ain't I? Okay, captain then. It looks like there are Marines here too, though. Alright, men. The Bonnie pirates have arrived. We've got orders to bring them in immediately. They say the last city they attacked was packed with injured seniors and even little children. That's probably her devil fruit at work, right? It's so I can never tell the she can manipulate her age, right? So I don't know when this is. I'd imagine directly after the events of last chapter, and she's just aging up, which feels weird to say. They're the worst type of scum. A big guy, yeah, I seen him. He was on the outskirts of town. I can't see you, Bonnie. Please understand. It's hard to believe you became a pirate of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. He's gone. Like the wind. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed pirates. We may as well keep searching, even if it takes a while, right, Captain? If we're gonna take it slow, then I want to look for Nika, too. Oh, dude. She's joining the Straw Hats, man. Or something like that. Grand Fleet Straw Hats. It's just setting up beautifully for that. Imagine Daddy's face when I tell him I found Nika at so-and-so island. Don't you think he'll be thrilled? Meanwhile, on the East Blue, having crushed the vicious fisherman of the Arlong Pirates, Straw Hat Luffy has stepped up into the spotlight. Oh, this is so weird to see this at this point in the story. Oh, that's awesome. You're going to Logtown? What for? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? That'd be Captain Smoker. Call back to when Dragon stopped Smoker to save Luffy. I love it. I love the callbacks. Jinbei, guess whose kid brother is on this bounty poster? A brat like this took down Arlong? That's right, he's my kid brother. Oh, I love it. What a curious twist of fate, Dragon, to think your boy would become a pirate. Here are our ironclad rules of piracy. Plunder whatever you want, from bad guys only. Rob them blind, and don't help a soul unless they really need it. Not a soul. She really is a good kid then, huh? Yes, that's it. That's exactly how you put on lipstick. Great, I'm totally grown up now. Also, I put this on. Daddy may not recognize me, but that's something on my cheek. Next time, I just gotta make a name for myself. That'll get his attention. Egghead, New World. This is unsettling, you think so? Their progression is going as smoothly as your own modifications. Never mind that, though. Did you hear the news? Apparently some rookies declared war on the world government. What? Dragon has a son? If I'm going to let you study all my memories, there's no point in trying to hide it. A man with... Okay. I'm gonna let you study my memories, there's no point trying to hide it, because he knows who Dragon's son is. A man with rubber powers standing up to the government. What a quirk of fate. He sounds just like my idol, Nika. And Vegapunk knows this as well, so they're both... I think they think it's Luffy. This early in the game. So we're seeing the events of One Piece right now play out through Kuma. So this is Enies Lobby then. Thriller Bark now. The government have given me special orders to wipe you out. That said, I'm sure they'd be satisfied if I only brought them Straw Hat in Luffy's head. Hand him over and I'll spare your lives. Go to hell. What a shame, Ursa's shock. I never thought we'd see this again. In this style. Luffy's the man who crowned the king of the pirates. If you truly mean to take his place, you must be willing to bear his pain and suffering yourself. This much damage might be even a... Dude, oh, everyone was talking... When we found out that Kuma has to take his own... Like, if he repels damage, he has to take it himself. Everyone was talking about he was prepared to take Luffy's damage if Zoro died or didn't do it. So, that's what we're seeing here. This much damage might even be enough to knock me out. He's exceptional friends, just as I expect of your son, Dragon. Near the 70 Archipelago. We're calling in the 7 Warlords of the Sea. If you refuse to come, you'll be forfeiting your title. Quite the statement. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era, Porcus the Ace. His public execution date has been set. This will mean war with the Whitebeard pirates. War with Whitebeard? I'll be sure to arrive before the execution date. Where's my food? I'm wasting away here. Pizza, bring me more now. Oh, it's sad, buddy. Captain, the naval notice if you keep causing a scene. This is the last time I'll see your face. Become a truly indomitable pirate, Bonnie. Oh, that hurts. That pirate just hit a celestial dragon. I'll send a warship from Navy HQ. That's the human shop. Someone attacked a celestial dragon? Who would dare do that? The whole world knows that's taboo. And we're so close to Navy HQ as well. It's practically suicide. Them again, the Straw Hat Pirates. I mean, come on. Did he protect a fisherman? Straw Hat Luffy. No one has done anything this bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's treason. Dragon Eva, I hope you can forgive me. Another one? Zoro, I didn't mean to desert you without a word. At least I can leave my own quiet mark in the world through Bonnie and this young boy. Their future will be the only legacy I leave behind. I need to change the music. I need something more serious. So he was conscious. I mean, I guess we knew this, but he was conscious at Sabaody. And he's apologizing for not being able to be a revolutionary and leaving them without saying anything, but he can at least save Luffy. I couldn't save any of them. You've got it wrong. I'm just showing you the level you have to be in the New World. You and your friends just aren't ready. Don't go there yet. After all, you will someday save the world. He knew. He knew it was Nika. He knew from the very beginning, dude. Install a self-destruct mechanism. Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status as a human weapon you're doing? Oh, is it Saturn again? But you five already have the highest priority in the command hierarchy, and if he were to somehow go rogue when not in our presence, how would anyone else stop him? Do not answer. I'm not interested in the opinions of a scientist for hire. Then, in exchange for me doing that, just let me keep just a touch of his ego intact. I've invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between two states of consciousness akin to a split personality. If you allow me to test it, I've given the order, Vegapunk. Erase his individuality completely and make sure no trace of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember, I too am a man of science. Any attempts to deceive me will fail. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to reunite with Bonnie at all. This is like inklings of the first time I think Vegapunk started to betray the world government. Because obviously we know now he's on the side of Luffy and Dragon and whatnot. But I think this is like the tipping point, it looks like. But maybe he did install this in Kuma, and that's why Kuma now still has a semblance of his personality. It's good to know how you feel, Vegapunk. What? I didn't think you'd be able to overhear. Weren't you the one who gave me superhuman hearing? Alright then. Today's the day. We erase your sense of individuality. It's only been 2 years, but it was fun. I suppose it was. It's looking like your first assignment will be a battle with the Whitebeard pirates. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of your clone soldiers for that too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. Protect the ship of the Straw Hat Pirates. That's right, he did. Just until one of them returns, I'd like to be a stubborn guardian for their home, since I won't be able to witness their continued growth. What kind of future are you dreaming up for that boy? His actions have really moved me. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it'd be great if there really was a warrior out there putting smiles on faces using the rhythm of liberation, the rhythm I taught Bonnie. And if there's a hero out there that will change these seas one day, I believe it'll be him. A revolutionary placing their hopes on a pirate. You're backing quite the dark horse. He knew, dude. He knew it was Nika, man. He knew. That unorthodox thinking is proof of your humanity. Before we begin, remember to push out those memories for my research. A promise is a promise, after all. Does this effectively erase your memories? No, think of it as a copy. It'll disappear when it's touched, though. Don't fret, I designed a system that'll allow me to take peeks without touching it. Place it in there. Okay, it's just another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist, after all. Troubled. Living is nothing without trouble, wouldn't you say? He's running in the Nika pose throughout his whole life. I can cure her. I'm so grateful. Thank goodness. Your life hasn't caused anyone harm or trouble, but your death will pain everyone who loves you. Listen well, Kuma. You are a hero too. Not only for Bonnie, but for everyone you've ever met. Thank you. There's just one last thing, Vegapunk. Yeah, I know. I can't say how grateful I am. Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? Oh my god, Oda, what are you doing to me? Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. His daughter's the only thing in his heart. Oh my god, man. Damn, I got nothing. This is after she touched the memories, I think. Break next week. Fuck. Damn it. This pushed it. This chapter pushed it, man. This flashback is one of the best I've ever seen. It's up top 3 in the series. I swear to God. Damn. That one stung. This is a fantastic chapter. We got to see the events of pre-time skip play out through Kuma's POV. Understanding that he knew that Luffy was probably going to be the one to save the world changes, in hindsight, his actions throughout the entirety of the first 500 episodes of the series. And now, not only that, we kind of get to understand his thought process post-time skip as well, because now we know this is the point right here where he loses his consciousness. So him on the way to Egghead might not even be Kuma. It might just be a robot. Unless Vegapunk programmed him to come back in case Bonnie had ever reached Egghead, which might have been the case. But now we see Kuma is what turned Vegapunk into what he is now, like on our side and not the world government. this chapter is not only covering so much of the past, it's setting up so much for the future. Like the reunion after this flashback with Nika and Kuma and Bonnie at Egghead is just, oh my goodness, could propel Egghead into my favorite arc in the series. Um, it sets up possibly even Kizaru switching sides, or like having a moral arc where he leaves the world government after seeing Kuma come back to Egghead. Like, oh my, this backstory is so beautiful because not only is it just a great character who's living his life and we're kind of vicariously living through it, it ties up so much between so many other characters throughout the story. Like it's a backstory that literally spans the entirety of One Piece, not just before the events of the story, but through the events of the story. I think that's a really insane and creative way to tell a character that you won't see in any other manga. So that's amazing. I don't know if there's more flashback after this. I mean, this feels like a very, very climactic ending. But we won't know for another 2 weeks because I guess it is Christmas. So I guess it makes sense. It's a break next week. But sometimes when the magazine goes on break, the chapters still come out unofficially, like on TCB Scans, which I'm reading right now. So maybe we'll have a chapter next week, maybe not. But man, the climax of Egghead is shaping up to be, dare I say, better than the climax of Wano. If you know how I feel about that one. So all we can do is wait another 2 weeks. What a fantastic chapter.